Hello, everyone. Just welcome to the stream. I know I just started, so I'm waiting for people to come on. Hopefully, get some of my subscribers here. Um, and we can talk Pride Month in general. Just wanted to catch up with everybody as I have been off uh, out and about for about a week now. I did leave last Wednesday evening after work. I went to California, had a good time out there. I just posted a video today, kind of describing my adventures out there. Had lots of fun, um, you know, lots of eating. That's what happens when you go on vacation. Um, did hit some of the beaches out there. Went out, hit the boardwalk. And like I said, tried a lot of different cuisine. Um, I have family out there, so it was nice to see them. I'm just trying to get my camera set a little better here. So, um, I had a good time. A friend of mine met me out there. She used to work with me in Florida, and we enjoyed ourselves. Um, we did get to eat at some good restaurants that I know, someone I know helps manage. Um, so enjoyed uh, all the restaurants we did hit. Um, so to I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get better position here. I get a little centered. Um, just waiting for some of you to come on. But overall, it was a good time. Uh, it's hard not to have a good time in San Diego, as it is the center of everything. Um, so I got home last night kind of late, but I still unpacked my stuff last night and put it all away. Then I go to work tomorrow for one day for my new shift. It's a 10-hour shift. So I'll be working 4 10-hour days. And then I'll have, since it is a Thursday, it'll be the last day of the week. I will have one 10-hour shift, and then I'll be off for 3 days. It would have been nice if I would have had enough PTO to ask for that day off, and I would have had a nice long vacation. Today was nice since it was Juneteenth, and they give it to all of us in the federal government that are not critical jobs at the hospital. They obviously ER nurses, ICU nurses, and floor nurses do have to be there, but they get paid a better rate today, or they can take, I believe some of them could opt to take another day off from their regular shift. So hopefully someone will come on soon and we can talk. Like I said, anything is open today. We can talk about Pride Month, see what everybody's done. I should have gone to pretty much the LGBTQ area of San Diego. It's called Hillcrest. I didn't go, and I was right on the border of it when I was dining at some nice restaurants in Little Italy. It borders it, so I should have gone. And like I said, it was okay. I'm having some trouble with my stream here. Um, mm, Hello, everyone. Once again, um, let's try this again. I was live streaming just a little bit ago, and it seemed like YouTube. Okay, hello, everyone. Let's try this again. This is kind of take two on this portion of the video. I was on live a little bit ago, about 5 minutes ago. I was like 4.5 minutes in, and it kind of had a little crash with YouTube. Kind of just shut down on me, and so came and created a new stream. Um, I just want to welcome everybody. My name is Jules. If you join me here live or watch any of my videos, you are considered one of my treasures. Always feel free to hit a like, subscribe to my channel down below. And always feel free to leave comments. Right now, while I stream, you can feel free to ask any questions. Um, and Today it'll be kind of like an open conversation. Um, I just got back from vacation, so I just wanted to, start, you know, talking with all my treasures again. Um, we haven't I haven't done a live stream about a week. I did a video today. Um, so I just wanted to catch up with everybody, kind of talk about my vacation or see what everybody's been doing for general, how everybody is doing. First of all, my vacation was excellent. I went back to where I grew up, had a great time. One thing is when you do go to, I went to California, San Diego in specific, and when I go out there, uh, I always know the places to go, what things to go see, um, and had a blast. I met a friend from that used to work with me in Florida, and we really enjoyed ourselves. Got to see just many of the things that San Diego has to offer. Ate at some great places, and and we enjoyed ourselves in general. We did everything from eating at some very, very good restaurants, like I said, high end to, we went whale watching. On a whale watching tour, we were told we were the 1% group because we actually saw two blue whales, uh, going, just traveling. And they say that just seeing one blue whale is a 1%er. And we happened to see two on our trip. We also saw what you would think was a pod of common dolphins, but pods of common dolphins are considered like 12 to 18. We saw like what they would call a megapod. Megapod is when they're in like massive groups, and what we saw had hundreds of common dolphins. They were doing many things. As I said in my video earlier, they were breaching, they were just traveling, they were, you know, uh, adult dolphins, they had little baby calves. It was wonderful to see. Um, if you ever go out there, I suggest, you know, booking a whale watching tour. And the company we went with was San Diego Whale Watch, and they did an excellent job. Um, just make sure if you do get seasick, take some Dramamine before going. Our tour was about scheduled for 3 hours, and it did go that long. And I noticed some people from the moment we started traveling into the ocean, they got seasick, and it was just, uh, I guess, atrocious because for the whole time they sat there and they couldn't get their bearings. So if you are someone to get seasick, do take Dramamine before the trip. Um, and But otherwise, for us, we were okay. We had our sea legs on. Um, And I did show some footage on. I did a like short video showing the. I think it was a short, about 30-minute or 30-second short, showing some of these dolphins moving, and they were from the the whale watching tour that we did. Um, we did hit the boardwalk at Mission Beach. We went to La Jolla, saw sea lions in like pretty much their natural habitat. They swim up on shore in La Jolla, California, which is the glacier area of San Diego. They have a certain part of the beach that they like to uh, swim up on shore on, and um, there's many of them. Let's see, I kind of want to get this camera situated a little better, and they, you know, they were there, um, lots of them. You can definitely see who the alphas were in the group. It's interesting to see every time you go. We went to Coronado, walked through the Hotel del Coronado and all the Coronado area. That was a real nice thing to see. Hotel del. It's a historic landmark. Many old films were filmed there. There is a haunted room, they say, that goes to the hotel. It's very, very interesting. And we did go to several restaurants that are owned by the same group, and two of them, and I've been to a third one by this group, and um, it's called Consortium Holdings, and they are all the restaurants, whether they're their steakhouse to their noodle house, are great. Um, we went to one that was concentrated on seafood, had their fish and chips, and they were excellent. While you know, we also hit their diner, like kind of 50s diner. I did it for breakfast, and I did steak and eggs. That was excellent. And that one's located at the Lafayette Hotel. I, every place we went was really, really good. Of course, my first thing when I arrive in California is an In-N-Out burger, and always order big when I arrive. I order what they call a 4x4. If you don't know about In-N-Out burger, they have what's years ago used to be called a secret menu. You used to have to ask for it, and they would have it behind the counter, and they'd hand it to you. Now it's called a not so secret menu because it was shared on the internet once the internet came about. Um, so my favorite thing to order off of there is what they call a 4x4. A 4x4 is a burger, has 4 patties, 4 slices of cheese. I order mine nice and plain. You can also order uh, cheese fries, and you can order a Neapolitan shake, which is um, very, all 3 types of ice cream. It's chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry all in one. Um, so it is very, very good. Some people say it'll be Whataburger. Other people say, they have, depending on where you live in the country, is what people will say. So other people say Five Guys. Other people say In-N-Out. But in my opinion, I've had Five Guys, and I've had In-N-Out, and I like In-N-Out better. Um, and it's just because I've grown up on it. Even when I was in Florida and here, I occasionally will have a Five Guys, but once in 2 years when In-N-Out's here in New Mexico, that's when they're building the first one here in Albuquerque. I am going to be probably one of the first ones in line. Uh, it's that good. Um, One of the things I didn't go was to any Pride events out there. I would like to. There is a LGBTQ a focused area in San Diego. It's called Hillcrest. It borders Little Italy, and the fact that we were right there, um, it would have been nice to have gone. But we're focusing on a lot of other sites, and also I was with family, and I'm well. That's one of the things. I'm still not out to my family, um, so it's one of those things that I have to come out to my family before. Um, I present female. Um, so let's see. We went whale watching. We walked the boardwalk on Mission Beach. That's always fun. Of course, the boardwalk there. Many boardwalks are made out of boards or wooden. This one's concrete, but it is nice to see. It's a historical area. It does have Belmont Park. There's a little wooden roller coaster there. Arcade games. Like a little small theme park / fair. We did not go to SeaWorld or the San Diego Zoo or any of the museums at Balboa Park. To really, really see San Diego, it probably takes years, um, to see everything. Like the zoo and SeaWorld would probably be a day in itself. San Diego, like SeaWorld, I worked there for 9 years, and I know that a lot of the things is to go in the morning, see all the morning shows, especially during summer. And in summer during the evening, they have different themed shows, and you come in for summer nights. They do the summer night shows, and then they do fireworks. So that's a very, very good. I could even take a couple of days because it's had so much to do. Um, but it is the world known as the world's best zoo. Um, so it's just, and then there's also the Wild Animal Park, which is part of the zoo, where the animals are a little in a more open area, and they, um, you can always go to that. Um, and all the beaches out there are really very nice. Um, to the south, towards the south near the border, unfortunately, the beaches today at that time were closed, which is one of the beaches I used to frequent. Like, and when I mean frequent, was almost every day. We used to go surf early in the morning. But the thing is that they sit right on the border with Tijuana, and sometimes when there is sewage runoff from Tijuana, it comes onto those beaches, which make it unswimmable because they are contaminated. And at this time, they were contaminated. I did go to Imperial Beach because there's my favorite little surf shop to hit up. Um, Always go buy some T-shirts. I didn't buy T-shirts for me this time. I have like 4 or 5 of their T-shirts, but I bought some for uh, some people I know. Um, but otherwise, the trip was great overall. Um, had a blast. That I did say in my video earlier, if anybody ever is traveling out there and ever has questions on where to go, feel free to throw a comment asking me. I can suggest restaurants. I can suggest what to go see, where to travel to there. Um, I know a lot of the sites, having worked at a theme park there, it's important that you know all those places, all the good landmarks, so you can give them to the guests as they leave the theme park. They might ask you, "Oh, what's a good restaurant to go to?" You can give them a suggestion. So I I got to learn a lot of them. Um, didn't get to go to a ball game this time. And the last couple of times, have hit the San Diego Padres game. They are my favorite baseball team. now I have a minor. I live in a city with a minor league team, which are Albuquerque Isotopes. So I do. I haven't gone to a game, but I do have one of their hats. So I do want to eventually go to one of their games. Kind of find it funny that they're called the Isotopes. If you are watching Simpsons, that's the team of the Springfield uh, team on the cartoon. So and I think it has to do with the fact that they have an atomic power or nuclear power plant in their city. So uh, and that's who sponsors them. Here, I think it has a lot to do with a lot of research with, like the atomic bomb and all that was done here in New Mexico. It has a lot to do with that. So, um, also, there's a lot of things that you will see out there, kind of just because they're there. Like when you walk the harbor, there's a lot of old, like uh, Spanish style ships. Look like pirate ships. You can see all the Navy ships. There is the Midway Museum, which is kind of like on the Hudson. They have an aircraft carrier with different planes on it. They have one there called Midway, um, which I believe was stationed in San Diego, and um, otherwise, there's lots to see there. Uh, I had a great time. Every time I go, it's always enjoyable. Get to spend time with family and see every place I used to hang out. Um, so, in my earlier video, I did talk about a little bit about progress I've been seeing. Things are getting much better in transition. Um, right now, I'm just going to kind of keep this live stream going for another 15 minutes to see if anybody uh, signs up till about 6:05, just to see if anybody signs on. If I don't see anybody come on, I'm just gonna end the stream. Hopefully someone comes on the stream. I'm just trying to, if not, it'll just go on as a video onto my channel, and that's fine. Just trying to get more people doing my channel again, knowing that I'm back. Like I said, it was just a short vacation, about 7 days. I'll be doing my usual videos Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern time, or no, 2 p.m. Mountain time, my time, and that's which is 4 p.m. Eastern time. I do have a live stream set for that time. I thought just saw someone on here, but I will be doing a chat then, just to kind of catch up. And Saturday, on top of that, we'll also be doing we've reached the number of subscribers we needed to do the drawing for the individual first aid kit and canteen together. I will be doing it on Saturday on the live stream, and then we can trade. Like, I will give my email address to that person, and then I will package this stuff up and send it to them. It's a very, very well packed first aid kit, and the canteen match, and the cases match each other. You can use them for hiking, just carrying in your car, whatever you can use it for. Everything's new, nothing that's used in them. So we will be doing that drawing Saturday on my live stream. I just have to look at what names are on Friday night. What I'm going to do is look at all the comments on there. Everybody that's placed comments, I'm going to put their names in the hat, and we'll draw. and and from there, um, well, we just hope the channel keeps growing. Um, we've seen some, even while I was gone, like when I posted the little video of common dolphins, it got a lot of hits, and I did get some subscribers while I was gone. Got about, I think, like 7, which was nice. So thank you everybody for subscribing. Remember, everyone on here is a treasure on my channel. Um, I treasure all of you. It, to since you do come and help. We help each other out, really. Um, just always remember any questions you may have about transition, or even LGBTQ topics. I don't know the answer right off the top of my head. I'll be glad to find an answer, or reference something, or reference for it, so I can. I do have access not just to the internet, but at work there's a special database for different LGBTQIA topics, as the VA is really, really, protective of their LGBTQIA family and vets. They've done a lot this Pride Month to celebrate. They've celebrated the vets. They've celebrated, us. They did have a big float in the Pride Parade. I would have loved to have gone, but I was still feeling kind of last little touch of COVID, so it it would have it would have been nice to have been there. I didn't have much of a voice, so I thought it was best to stay home, just not to make anybody ill. So I stayed home. I thought it was best for everybody. Um, but they'll be next year, especially right now. I think, a lot. I had a friend telling me that at this time she wasn't really big on going on LGBTQIA events, and she is a member of the family. And it had to do with the fact that, you know, some people don't like us, and she was afraid that people would try to cause harm. Um, yes, I worry about that. Yet, um, I I I'm cautious when I go everywhere. I have what they call my sexual awareness on, just to make sure that I'm watching every angle. Um, and so, yes, it would be, you know, I wouldn't want anything to happen to anybody anywhere. So, so haven't seen anybody come on. We'll give it about, let's see, it is 6:05. I'm going to give it about another 5 minutes to see if anybody comes on. If not, hopefully I will see you on the stream that is scheduled for Saturday at 2 p.m. Let me double check that time that I set. Um, yes, it is Saturday at 2 p.m. I will be using StreamYard that day. I won't be using uh, a, a live stream from YouTube, but anybody from YouTube can access it. Um, it'll be on my page. When I go live, it'll go onto YouTube live, and hopefully, you guys will join in. Um, I'd love to see a lot of my um, treasures in there. New people that would like to, join the channel would be great, and we met lots of new people. Um, like, if you watch this as a video, later on, feel free to give it a thumbs up, a like, subscribe to the channel, leave comments for it. Like I said, any questions, um, feel free to ask. Um, I will try to find answers for you. Uh, we're coming up on 30 minutes, and nobody's really signed in here. So unless someone signs in, I'm going to start with what I usually like to end with. Like I said, first of all, if you ever need any type of questions answered about transition or any type of LGBTQIA topic, I can, try to answer it for you. If I can't find the answer, or if I don't know the answer, I will find you an answer. Um, Second of all, I'm going to say if you are trans and you want to start transitioning, please do it one legally, and two, do seek help from a medical professional. It is very, very critical that you do. Many types of hormone replacement therapy can cause side effects that we wouldn't want. First of all, we would it could cause an imbalance obviously in the body. One of the things that some hormones, if it's not being uh, watched correctly, they can cause blood clots. And I myself and some of my friends that have their own YouTube channel do not want to see any of our subscribers get hurt, because you're trying to find a quick way to get the hormone replacement therapy. I know it's hard in some states here in the United States, as some states are blocking the access to it. But you can try to find a way. I know what's happening. Like in some states, they're saying that you have to see a medical doctor. You cannot see a nurse practitioner. It has to be a doctor. And you cannot be a nurse practitioner or physician's assistant. There's different effects that male to female have as opposed to female to male. So just please be careful. Just know what you're taking when you do get them from your medical professional. When you go to the pharmacy, please ask the take the day. If you don't know what may happen, they'll always ask you if you want a pharmacist consult, and they will tell you how to take it properly, what needs to be done. The thing about medical professionals, they'll always, always, always have you get follow-up blood work so they can see, where your hormone levels are, whether they need to be adjusted. Like my hormone levels did go up last time I went, just that my nurse practitioner wasn't happy what level it was at. She wanted it higher. My testosterone level was next to almost nothing. It went from like a 600 to a 100, and so it's, as far as testosterone, we're doing good. It's getting blocked. But I know there is definitely a rise in the estrogen. I am starting to see, there are a lot of things we're starting to see is the wanted effects from, the estrogen going up. Hopefully, the last time I went, it was only like 43, and they want it to go up a lot more. So let's hope on my next round of blood work, it's up. I'm starting to see more effects some of the obvious skin effects. I'm starting to see a little more of a girlish figure develop as far as like my hips, and starting to see curves. Um, Also, the breast development has is is starting to come on, and they're evening out. See, my left one was growing a little more than the right. Now the right's deciding to catch up. Uh, Now, one thing I did say in my earlier video, I know sometimes I'll repeat myself, but they'll usually be uneven. Even cisgender women will usually have one that's a little smaller. So, uh, you know, they will see this. It looks like someone just came on here. Hello and welcome to the stream with Jules. How are you today? Feel free to comment. Where am I? Hey, Lena, how are you? Yeah, I finally got home. I got home last night. My trip was considered about half hour. Just kind of gave it an update on my trip, how I've been doing. I did a video earlier. My trip was excellent. Did lots in San Diego. I went whale watching. Uh, Saw two blue whales and a big megapod of common dolphins. Had lots to do in San Diego. Went to some very good restaurants, which is always cool to go to because there's always sea lions on the beach. I always tell people if you're ever headed to California, go to San Diego, and if you need to know where to go, I will tell you. So how have we been in the past week? I've missed all my treasures, um, not making videos. 3 o'clock today, and then I decided I was going to do one around 6 o'clock. I started at 5:30. I was about to log off, and you came on. So how have you been? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, you watch that other video when you can. But things happen with Wi-Fi. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I've been excited to get back. Just wanted to talk to all my treasures. That's why I decided to do this stream right now. I decided to, just come on and see who's on here. I wasn't gonna do one today, but hey, Sandy. Yes, my trip was awesome. Whenever I go to San Diego, I can't help it but have a good time. I grew up there, so I know where to go. Like I was saying earlier, before you guys came on, if you guys ever head towards San Diego, I can always give good and excellent tips where to go. thing with San Diego, it's a place that even if you go for 2 weeks, you're not going to see everything. It would probably take years. My friend that met from Tennessee that met me there, she said by the end of the trip, she says it would probably take years to see everything here. I had a, I went, and yeah, yeah, we went whale watching. So I did get some sun. Um, I grew up there, so Lena. So if anybody knows it, I do. Um, I I would go back. California does have, the other side of the spectrum that um, that I some things that I have that one can't go to California. So you know, I'm very neutral. I'm very middle ground. So uh, and it's a very expensive place to live. Like this apartment that I'm in probably cost twice as much in California. I pay like 980 here, so just about 1,000. This apartment would cost about 2,000 over there. My mom rents a condo and pays. That's a 3-2, and she pays about 2,300, but it's rented from one of my cousins, so he does her that favor. Yeah, and if you do travel out there, just always just send me a message and tell me, I can tell you the good spots to go, the good restaurants, um, and it, you know, and you'll have a great time, eat good food. I probably gained a few pounds out there because when I do go, a lot of what we do is eat. I did stay with my mom, so that's one big thing. She'll feed you. Now, the first thing you have to eat when I had mine, I'll probably do a video in the next couple of days, show some pics. I'll have to get an old pic because I eat the same meal every time, so I can probably put my old. I didn't take a picture of my first meal when I got there, but I have an old pic of the same meal. Um, so they're very, very good burgers. Um, I know a lot of people. It depends where they live, what burgers they like. The good thing is I will have In-N-Out Burger here in Albuquerque in the next 2 years, so I'm excited. Hello, I see someone else has joined the stream. Welcome. You're on the. Well, here, Sandy. Glad you asked. Let's see. Let's see what I am going to do. I work tomorrow. I am now on 10-hour shifts. Um, Hello, Nick. How are you? So I may not do a video tomorrow because tomorrow will be my first 10-hour shift. I will now be doing 4 10-hour shifts a week, but I will have all Friday, Saturday, Sundays off. So I work tomorrow, and then I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Um, if I would have had enough PTO, I just would have taken tomorrow off and then just had this long two. And Saturday, I do have a live stream planned at 2 p.m. Um, So you can always join the stream at 2 p.m. on Saturday. That one will be done through StreamYard, which is okay. It'll pop up on YouTube and you'll see it there. I know what you mean, Nick. It is hot here in New Mexico. We are at a, actually, it's gotten better. I guess right now we're at 78 degrees. Of course, I just came from I was out to San Diego for about a week, and I had the best weather in the world, and it was at 70 degrees every day. So I see there's more people in the stream here. Hello, welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you for joining up. So what's everybody done this week? Anybody? Yes, the West Coast is a good place to visit. I always tell people I grew up in San Diego. I love San Diego, not just because I grew up there, but it is like the easiest way to travel. You can control everything. You're in Diego. You can drive 2 hours north, and you're in Los Angeles. You can do Hollywood. Check out Beverly Hills and everything. You can go 2 hour or 5 hours northeast, and you're in Las Vegas. You can go 30 minutes down south to Tijuana. You can go about an hour and a half east to the desert, and ride ATVs. You can go 15, 20 minutes west, and you're at the beaches. Um, San Diego's an incredible place. You can get up, go surfing at 5 in the morning, uh, go down get lobster in Mexico, excellent lobster, and then turn around and go to the desert, ride your ATVs, and then turn around and come back and go to Vegas in the evening because Vegas never closes. So that's a great balance that place strikes. What I like right now is that I'm about 12-hour drive away. It is great. So hello everyone and welcome to the stream. See more people are coming on here. So feel free to talk. Um, ask any questions. Um, it can be, for those of you that are part of the community, it is Pride Month. We can talk about Pride. Um, I always ask, tell people. Ooh, that's cool. I like the name of that, Pierce the Veil. Um, I bought a lot of I brought home a lot of clothing from San Diego. I always go to a little surf store, buy T-shirts there, um, and just when I go down to the beach I used to go and surf at. Also, anyone that's not a subscriber, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below. Leave good comments. That's funny, Sandy, that you say that. I spend a lot of time here on YouTube. If I'm not making videos, I will be watching other people's videos. Sometimes it's kind of funny. I've been on this big Star Wars marathon, and like right now I'm all the way up to the Ahsoka series, and then sometimes I'm still watching YouTube videos. So it's crazy. No new alien memorabilia. I need to buy some more. The count keeps going up and down. I think people are either having a hard time with Wi-Fi or something, but we definitely have people in here, which is great. I love to see participation. I like seeing my treasures in here. That's why I do my live streams. Some people like me, it looks like I have 3 people in here right now. Keeps going, shifting between. I've gotten up to 6 today. See, now we're at 4. So I think it's people's Wi-Fi, but that's okay. That's what we're here for. We're just here to talk. Yes, Jules Treasures. Jules is if you look at my older videos, I used to call him Jules, but I think Treasures was better. It kind of changed up a little bit. And if you look at my very, very first few videos, I didn't start off as Jules. I used a different name. But now I decided to go with Jules because something people have always called me. So. And thank you, Nick, for the likes on there. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. Looks like everybody's hit a like. Like I said, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. We're up to, last I checked, we were at 109. I just want the channel to keep going. Well, what it is I still have to do my name change, and if anything, I'm just gonna change it to Jules, and my middle name will be, I'm gonna change it to Tristana, which was gonna be my original first name I was gonna use originally. Last name will probably be, I'm thinking either Del Sol. But I and Tristana was the original name I was going by on here. Oh, okay. So do you want me to call you Nicole instead? So, and are you trans, Nick? Nicole? I also, like, one thing I already do when I pay with a debit card or anything, it's already signed the Jules name on there, as most of my debit cards, credit cards, or anything have. Um, oh, okay, I get it. You can say out in public, I still am because one, I'm not out as trans yet at work. I'm not out, and I'm not with my family. So at home and most of the time out in public, I will go out as female, and it's cool. I enjoy it. Um, I've never been clocked out in public. Um, so, Nicole, have you started any type of hormone replacement therapy, or not? This week will be 4 months, 16 weeks on HRT. Um, about a couple of years ago, I did about 6 months of it, but well, actually, here's I was going to go to the Pride Parade here in Albuquerque. Now, the week before the Pride Parade here, I was actually kept home from work because I had caught COVID. Um, I went, I stayed home 2 days because I was feeling sick, and then I went back to work and I was still feeling a little ill. So then my supervisor told me to go get tested, which is part of his main thing to do is COVID testing. And sure enough, I was positive. So they kept me home they they had me go test the next day. And again, because that was day 5 of when my symptoms started and I was negative, but then I had to stay home another day and, um, and then go back for another test on the next day. And sure enough, I was negative the second time and I got cleared to go back to work. Yeah, here in Albuquerque, they do a very big parade and big festival. That is excellent, Nicole. You do need to. I did see a therapist first, and kind of, she got my history, how everything happened, and it was amazing. There was so many how I felt when she started, talking to me about my feelings. She really, um, started, can you tell me like how your life was as a child? And it was amazing some of the things that came out that I found um, that did, show my gender dysphoria. And it was excellent to go do. Definitely see the therapist before your HRT, and then yeah, make sure you go see a medical professional for the HRT. Um, I've seen people that don't, and bad things can happen if you don't get it from a medical professional. I go to a little here in Albuquerque. I go to a nice little clinic, and they are helping out so much. Um, so I'm, I gotta, just, and then, yeah, gender therapy is incredible. It was amazing the things that I started thinking back on and that I didn't realize that it was happening because I was trans, you know. it just, and then she diagnosed me with dysphoria. It was just, I thought I was just, at first you kind of think, is this, really what I feel? But then the therapist you tell them your history, and it's incredible. Uh, so I had a very good therapist in Florida. Then I started my HRT in Florida. Like I said, I went about 6 months over there. But the wonderful governor over there decided to stop allowing certain medical professionals uh, handing it out. You had to go to probably like an endocrinologist, and then most doctors, due to the restriction, just kind of stopped doing HRT over there. Um, I'm not going to say all because I'm going to assume, but I think they made it to where you had to go see like an endocrinologist, and it had to be a medical doctor. It couldn't be a nurse practitioner or a PA. It had to be a doctor. And like here in New Mexico, they're very open to the LGBTQIA community. Um, before moving here, I had already made my choice to move here. I already had a job solidified and everything. And I decided to start looking at stats here. There's like a 74% acceptance rating of the LGBTQIA community, and they they're really accepting. You can find a lot of places to get your HRT. A lot of the things I realized when I went to my gender therapist, and I think I should have realized them when I was younger, was um, my thank you, Lena. I'm glad you think that. Yeah, I like to support my subscribers or my treasures. So one of the things my uh, gender therapist made me realize were just little things that in my childhood did, you know, um, you know, were, what made me, uh, have gender dysphoria, or they didn't make me, but I thought back on them, and, I found it like once I got potty trained, and really when I remember right away, once I learned how to poo, so I know how to do number two, and knew how to sit on the toilet. From that point on, I always just wanted to pee sitting down, do everything sitting down in the bathroom. Like a girl. I wanted to do, so that was one of the big triggers when I was, if you see it in, like, you go to, say, like the mall, um, I would always be with my mom and my sisters. My dad was always working. Always, I had to go in with the women's restroom with them. Now, it never bothered me. If I had to go to the restroom, my mom would take me into the women's restroom. So, I got used to that. So other things were in my teenage years when I was home alone. My sister wasn't there, my mom, my dad weren't there. I used to go into my mom's bathroom and use her makeup. Um, try on her different lipsticks, try on her makeup, even her clothes at times. So there were all these little things that I realized when I started going to my gender therapist that, really, really confirmed after I'd come out. I'd come out to my friend, a few of my friends, but those things helped me confirm that yes, I was trans, or I am trans, I should say. Now, now that I'm in a state which allows transition care, and I'm back on HRT. It's been nice. Like I'm on, like I said, I'm going on 16 weeks. I'm almost. Yes, Nicole, that was one big thing. I was always like, which sometimes I wonder if when I started researching all this, sometimes I was wondering if I was born intersex through the genitalia size, um, and everything in the anatomy, because I was seeing how different they're formed. It seems mine are more like theirs. So I've never, but I've never found anything in my medical history about it. So, um, but yeah, I was always afraid to use the urinals. So I would tend to use the stall and sit. Um, but yeah, like I said, I would dress in when nobody in my family was home, try on my mom's clothes, makeup, and um, then during the pandemic is when I really, really find finally found myself. At one point, I really started mainly cross dressing, but then I really enjoyed it and started looking deep inside of me and found this woman that I am, which was great. Now, you know, now that I am transitioning, I felt awesome because you truly find yourself. You start, you know, as you start HRT, you start, you know, developing into the person you truly are, your true self, uh, that you are, you know. Um, like I said, I transitioned for 6 months in Florida, and I had to stop, so I detransitioned for about a year, and then I've been on um, 4 months HRT here, and I'm almost at a B cup. This is pretty much natural. The only thing is I have a support bra holding the breast up, and you know I'm close to filling this B cup in 4 months. Once you get on HRT, one of the biggest things I say in my videos, when you start noticing the breast growth, is go to Walmart. They sell these little camis. The straps are like a bra strap. Um, I don't have any nearby to show you, but you adjust them like your bra, and then they're tight on the body, and then they help support them, and they're like having a small tank top on, and it's thin. At this time, what I'm doing, I do have I forgot which dating app I put some pictures on. I'm still using their free app. So um, right now I'm nice. It feels nice to be single. I just moved out here from town. I'm trying, just be myself first. Since I have now found myself and my true self, I can be myself and not be afraid to go out as me. Uh, but to start dating right now, I am finding it a little difficult because I want to make sure I don't go somewhere and people do the wrong thing. Thank you, Nicole. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying uh, here online. One of my big things about my channel is I'm trying to uh, show everybody my growth, not just you know physically. It's like I like to compare it to nursing. Everything about life is very holistic. In nursing, we look at. I'm a nurse. And what we do is we look at things holistically. A person's not just about when they come in what they're sick with. That is the physical side of the person. Um, but you got to look at their spiritual side. You got to look at their psychosocial issues. You also got to look at you know all the different aspects of their life. There are like 12 different things in life that we can look at. And I try to keep my life in a holistic manner right now. Uh, like right now, I don't follow any specific faith. I, I, I was following the Mormon church before, but obviously they're not big on the LGBTQIA community. So actually, I have to write a letter of resignation from the church. I know what happens is, yes, that's right. Um, so I know, the church says they accept the community, but I've heard other things, and you know that you know where they're not as accepting as before. Um, the leader of the church is the leaders, like the last leader said, oh yeah, we'll allow the LGBTQ in as long as they're not practicing being, having, sex. But of course they would allow, um, or they wouldn't marry, or what. And then their children weren't allowed to, if they had adopted children, they wouldn't be allowed to have any of the rights in the church until they became 18 and decided to believe basically against the parents. So it was horrible. And also, um, it just, a lot of things I've read lately and seen. One, they're very for profit. Two, they're very anti LGBTQ. So I am trying to I know there's many forms out there, form letters that I need to write and just send it straight to Salt Lake. I've already, since I moved here, I've been, 6 months here, in Albuquerque. I already got the elders here once, but I just said I couldn't talk that day. I had COVID and they left. Hey, Cola Berry, how are you? Just talking about, um, I talked a little bit about my trip out to California. I also, I have a Nick or Nicole on here, and we've been talking about just being trans in general. So, I did have a good time out there. I keep telling people, they can always ask me if they're going to go out to California, where to go, because hit up. I Oh my goodness, I probably gained a few pounds being out there because some of the restaurants I went to had such good food. I mean, as it is, first restaurant I went to is it's called In-N-Out Burger, and I ordered what they call a 4x4, which is a hamburger with 4 patties and 4 slices of cheese. I had some cheese fries and a Neapolitan shake. Yes, San Diego has awesome places. Um, I did put a video. I think there was a short of the whale watching I went on, and 30 what they call a megapod of common dolphins. It was awesome. It was it was amazing to see. We did see 2 blue whales. Um, they uh, they say that seeing 1 blue whale in your lifetime on a whale watching tour, that's a 1% chance, and we saw 2. So we were like, they say that we're in a 1% group of people. Looks like the live stream is growing. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Also, everybody remember Saturday, I will be doing a live stream also at 2 p.m. Thank you, Lena. I haven't seen you say anything in a little bit, but I know you like to stay low profile in the background. It was um, there's certain restaurants I went to, and um, they get great discounts at. You got connections there. I can get reservations when they don't allow reservations. But the only thing I regret, if I would have had more time, I would have gone into the Hillcrest, which is the LGBTQ area, um, and see, their pride events going on. That would have been nice. Cool, Lena. Hope you had a good time with your family. Um, Family is always fun to see. That's who I saw out in California. I saw family. Um, I've been gone. I know you saw a couple of my videos and photos, but obviously I'll be more active. Um, I don't know. It just kind of shut down automatically. I was starting it, and then next thing you know, it just shut down on me. It was crazy. Um, so then I just went in and started another one. And basically, as you can see, I'm right now. I am on the YouTube studio live stream. Saturday, I do have one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Saturday, I do have one slated on uh, StreamYard for 2 p.m. my time. That's 2 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So, anybody been out to any good Pride events? Yeah, that's true, Nicole. I now my avatar is in. I have like I actually have two like Facebook accounts. I have one as me as Jules, and then I have my old one. Um, and then, um, but like on what is it? I'm looking here on my phone. On my Snapchat, I have a Jules one. So, and my avatar is, obviously me. I did watch a couple of your shorts while I was gone. Well, that's cool. I was at work one day and I was at we have what they call a VCS. It's called a Veterans Canteen Service. It's like a little store, gift shop, but it also sells food and you can actually buy some groceries there. And um, we have like a little credit card, and when you go use it, it can come right out of your paycheck. And one day I walked in, I found this really cool shirt. It said "Pride Counts at VA." And then it had like dog tags with in rainbow colors. So I bought that. Um, I have, let's see, I have three Pride shirts. I bought one at the VA in Florida, and it has the rainbow stripes here. This one has, like I said, has rainbow dog tags. It said Pride Counts at VA. And then I have also uh, a Trans Lives Matter T-shirt that I found at a liquidation store. They're apparently they're from Target, um, but this store sells them really inexpensive. They're like anything you find there in these bins. It's nice because they're like $3 for an item or two for five. Um, so like and rather than placing an order with Shein where it'll cost more, I'll go there and buy like four items. That's $10. Um, and sure enough, I find good stuff. Found like one nice dress, a couple of nice shirts. Um, yeah, yeah. And Colaberry, how did you do on your test? Did you already get results back, or um, on your exams? Did you get your grades back, or are you still waiting? I hope all goes well. Um, I'm thinking of going back to school soon. I'm split between two things. Right now, I'm what they call a licensed practical nurse. Ah, okay, that's cool. I'm a licensed practical nurse. I may go back and get my registered nurse, which is just a little, not too much difference, but I do want to go either get my RN, or I also have a bachelor's of public safety administration. So I may decide to go back and get my master's in it. So, so I am not sure which one to do yet. I would love to get my master's just to go into management. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, and July's coming up quick. I'll be a year older that month. Uh, that's understandable. We always need a change. Yes, Lena, Mystic Mama, I am a Cancer. Um, so, oh, I understood what you were saying. Well, we all do typos from time to time. Yeah, Nicole, my birthday is the 1st of July. She was great, Cola. It was good seeing her again. Let's see, I've been here 6 months, so I hadn't seen her in about a year and a half. Um, but she really enjoyed the trip out there. As always, I enjoy it. One, because I get to see my family, and two, do a lot of things that I miss. California is a wonderful place. Um, and my family always asks, when are you coming back? Um, I don't know if I could go back. Cost of living is really, really high. Um, I'd probably be paying twice as much for an apartment there than what I do here. I pay close to $1,000 for this 1 bedroom apartment here. To get one over there, it'd be like two, if not more. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I see that we're up to 7 people in here. Um, how's everybody today? I think either people are having troubles with their Wi-Fi or they're just logging in and logging out. But I've got 4 loyal ones here, which is cool. We can have a good conversation. Yeah, Berry, we had a great time. Ate at some, you know, some high-end restaurants, got good deals. Ate some homemade Mexican food. Yes, happy Pride, everyone. If you've gone to any good Pride events, please mention it in the comments. I didn't get a chance to go to Pride here in Albuquerque. I was still at the tail end of COVID, so I decided not to go right at the last minute. I found a lot of channels. Usually, what you can do is see what many of us subscribe to, and you know, and then so I subscribe to a lot of LGBTQIA channels. They don't just have to be, just trans. people. I will, um, try different LGBTQIA. One of the biggest ones that's like everything encompassing that I suggest, it's called Powered by Rainbows. He, the guy that runs that one, does a good job. Um, yeah, it took me a time to, to start when I first really started coming out. What I did, I came on here, started watching a lot of trans YouTubers, or even just people that do their, makeup really good, and that's how I learned um, how to do everything. Yes, and there's a lot of good trans activists out there too to watch. Uh, that really, or trans people. I would suggest like Victoria Rose. She's excellent on her channel. You talks a lot about hers. Also, um, another good one is Samantha Lux. She she's a big trans activist, so um, she's really good. I like hers. In fact, I use her videos as I travel to work every day. I'll be watching one of hers. And another that one I like, the young lady. Her name is A New Day. Her videos are under A New Day with Erin. She does a great job too. Um, she's very straightforward in what's going on and talks about her experience. And then to my viewers, I always suggest Cola Berry here. She's good friend and she's excellent. Yeah, I think Princess Jules was on my channel one day and we were talking. Ah, okay, yeah. Aaron's play right back. Um, we've talked as through messages before. Um, I think I've been watching her since she started. I think she was a great example in showing how to come out at work and just kind of sending the message through on her computer and sending a universal email. That was awesome. That video. Um, I have to do that someday and you know change the. I don't even have pronouns on my name right now at work. Why do you say that, Cola Berry? Since I started my channel at the very beginning, it was just hard getting started. But once I got out here to New Mexico and was able to do more and more videos, do live streams, do little shorts, it's really really helped the channel grow, um, and hopefully more to come. You know, I just want to help everybody. Okay, the gifts and pictures. Those are actually, that took me a while to figure out, and I use my phone to do that. So depending, I don't know if they have, I have an Android. They have several apps. There's what they call YouTube, obviously what we're on right now. There's a YouTube Create and a YouTube Studio. When you go on YouTube, obviously you can watch the videos. YouTube Create, you can upload your video to it and add all the GIFs and pictures on there. And it shows you. I can only do it on my phone. I have to find a similar way to do it on my computer. I love adding pictures and GIFs to it. And the one thing is I like adding the GIFs and the pictures to it. Then I like emailing it to my computer. Then I can upload it through my computer and link it into the YouTube, and I can add, certain other things in the comments. Yeah, it took me a while to figure it all out. I wish I could find, different, how to an app or a program here online to do it. Most of the ones that you find online will require membership and will have. When I found Colaberry showed me was it's called StreamYard. It's a very good app or website, and I love it. Thanks, Cola. I'm glad that you like my videos. Sometimes I feel mine like, well, what I try to do, like I said, I try to categorize certain days of the week with certain things, but I do feel I need to, start doing a lot more topics like yours. I admire your channel a lot. So I need to find somewhere in between what I do and, and what yours are. Yeah, I know. I don't know if I have the captions on mine. Like even when I'm watching videos, I turn them off. They may do misspelling. It just has to do with how you pronounce things and what the computer basically hears or reads. It's just really comes important to that. I've seen some people say things and the computer will put the wrong caption in there. Yeah, Berry, you should have seen before I left Kelly. I went and got my regular haircut, and I was down to like the base of my neck. My hair, it was like down to here. I took 3 inches off of it. I didn't realize how much of a difference 3 inches does. But I made sure they kept everywhere even. So I can start growing everything even, and hopefully one of these days it'll be no wigs once everything fills in. That one spot up here that still needs to fill in, and it's doing it. So, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. If you're new in here, I keep seeing it shift from 3 to 5. So if you haven't been on here, feel free to comment, hit a like, subscribe if you're not a subscriber to the channel. I was talked a little bit about my vacation already. I've been out for 6 days, and now we're just here talking amongst each other. I tell everybody, just if you want to bring up Pride events, feel free. Comment obviously in the stream if you've gone to any. Also, any questions you may have. My channel, I always say it's about the 5 T's. We talk about transition, we talk about triathlon, talk about training. That could be a lot of different things, trends and different tips. So that's what I like to talk about on my channel. When I talk about training, it could be any lessons on, it could be about transition, it could be about I do some videos on survival training, and I'll do videos on my triathlon training tips. I also give I try to give I show the clothing I buy, and so you can see what I'd like to buy and see if that's the way you would like, any clothing you might like. I'm very flexible in the clothing I like to buy. So like today, I'm a very low casual t-shirt. Sometimes I may be um, in like a latex dress. I'm very, sometimes it's very, very different what I'll wear. Have I watched any interesting movies lately? I watched one called Who's on Top of, about an LGBTQIA group who journeyed to Summit Mount Hood in Oregon. No, I haven't watched anything interesting lately. My wardrobe. Well, I still have a lot of my old, like I have my work wardrobe, which consists of a lot of scrubs, and mainly polo shirts. I like wearing polo shirts to work because the type of nursing I do, I'm at a desk most of the time, and I don't do much procedure. I just talk to my patients and maybe give them a shot here and there. But my wardrobe, as far as women's wardrobe, has grown a lot since I moved out here to uh, New Mexico. I was lucky enough to find an app on the phone. I don't know how many of you use Temu, TEMU. I love going through there, and I have bought a lot of clothes there. The first thing I found it after moving to New Mexico, because at first my wardrobe was being bought at Walmart, like this nice little T-shirt was bought at Walmart. I bought a blue one too, but I bought a lot of stuff, off of Temu. I know a lot of people have a lot to say about the Temu, as it comes from China, but most of our stuff that we buy in general comes from there. Most of the time, if you look through your house, probably 80% of stuff. Thank you, Cola Berry. I try. This is, like I said, this is probably like a $3 T-shirt I bought at Walmart. I have a nice little like Hawaiian print skirt on right now. Nicole, when people start putting comments like that, I just look at one thing. Um, all they're doing is adding hits to the algorithm and it grows. So I never reply. If I do reply, I'll be nice. And then if I wanted to, I would block them. So, okay, former TSTV, are you trans? To me, it means the former TSTV means transsexual, transvestite. Okay, so let's try to, we like having everybody here on this channel. Um, what we try to do is, as you said, just chill. Um, just try to kind of, you know, say positive things or share your experience in life. You're a member of the LGBTQIA uh, family, so that's what this channel is about. We're all a family here. Okay, Nicole. Probably going to be here for another 45 minutes. Um, if we don't see you, you have a good night. So, yeah, Berry, I understand that is absolutely true. Uh, when the thing is that if you reply to them and try to up the game, they'll try to up it, and it just becomes a war of words. And that could be a reason people get blocked and different things, like their accounts and everything. That's a good thing to say to her. Um, seems like a lot of her comments lately to me have been comments in the past. So I don't know if she's being like a little repetitive. Um, so I don't know what's like. I I hadn't heard from her in a little bit, but I know she was gone to Las Vegas, and I got some while I was on vacation. I saw some comments on my channel from her. I tried to reply, but of course I was focused on vacationing. And oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong. It has been kind of windy outside. I'm hearing the wind, so um, it might be that. Oh, what I said, it's like I said, she's been repetitive. While I was on vacation, she did write a few comments. I tried to reply to her as much as possible, but I'm positive. Try to give her positive responses, but like you said, it's kind of hard to stop her from giving those responses to other people. Yeah, I hope we can help her out. Like I think the biggest thing is how she's been so repetitive with me lately, and it's not bad. I'll listen to her, um, and try to help her however I can. But like I know, like one of her dogs has been sick lately, and she mentioned it on two separate of my videos. The exact same comment. Also, she told me the one about coming out to her wife in when she was on her trip twice on two different videos. I find it's been awkward to receive those videos or those comments twice. And it kind of confuses me. Her wife already knew. What's so funny? Oh, I know. It's. I mean, I'd love to, give everybody, to pay attention to everybody as much as possible, but it's difficult. Like you said, we're all busy and um, constantly, you know, getting questions. She done the same thing to you? Nicole, you didn't scare away any viewers. In fact, you came back. There's like six in here. That's kind of funny. Um, I think she started off on my channel, and she went. Then she started subscribing to yours when we did our first live stream together. I've seen cats do that to owners. Hey, did I show you that I tried a different color eyeliner? I tried purple eyeliner now. Actually, Nicole, I'm a very analytical person. I'm not so crafty. I Well, the eyeliner that I use today, Nicole, is more of a pencil type. I think it's supposed to be like pencil eyeshadow, but I was able to use it as an eyeliner, um, and came out pretty cool because it's purple, and I was able to do it in the cat eye form. Um, I had fun with it. I did with purple eyeliner, and I did the good old wing cat eye. So I did purple eyeliner, and I do the pink eyeshadow match the shirt. Um, okay, if you're having a hard time washing off eyeliner, actually the thing to use is Vaseline. That is the tip that I got from a friend of mine. Yes, I'm gonna have to start buying some more uh, colored eyeliners. Um, I don't know what other colors to get. I like this purple one. I'm a big purple fan. Um, and I like my black one. I like how it comes with a little stencil to do the you know cat eye or winged eyeliner. Um, I'm gonna start seeing if they have it in colors. I'll check on Temu because that's where I've gotten it, and that's I've gotten good makeup from them as far as like eyeliner. I bought some stuff there, and it helps your. It's just like a. They call it a lip plumper. And I rarely use it. Maybe I'll use it Saturday. Haven't used it in a while. And then I also bought something to help lashes grow, encourage your lashes to grow. Ooh, that would be nice. Golden eyeliner. Hmm, nice. I'll have to check it out at the store. Um, golden and probably like a silver gray would be cool. Like glittery gray. Or even like a red with like glitter in it would probably be cool. Because you can match it to anything that would match a lipstick. I love what I usually do is I'll match my lipstick to my blouse or my dress, and then we'll match my eyeshadow to that. And then I kind of decide, like today, since it was pink, um, ooh, that's a good idea. I like that. So then, since I had the pink eyeshadow to contrast, I did the purple eyeliner. That would be cool. Actually, and just because my favorite baseball team from San Diego, where I grew up. Their colors are brown and yellow, so it would be cool to do like a brown eyeliner and put the gold in it while wearing like Padres gear. I think that would be awesome. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some. I'm going to have to either check the stores here or just order it online. Uh, like maybe try 4 different colors. I'll buy my usual black and uh, buy. I have the purple one that I've been using, um, and then buy like gold and like a silver with glitter, and then maybe another solid color. I'll see what they have. Okay, that's cool. Berry, go to bed. I think I'm doing maybe a few more minutes, and I'm going to bed. I'm gonna get bathed and then go to bed. So you have a good night. Always a pleasure talking to you, Berry. Hope to see you soon. So it should. What I'm seeing is that there's still 3 out there. I'm gonna go for about another 20 minutes. Um, See what other conversation we can. I will, and you have a good night. So, uh, whoever else is out there, we can continue talking for about. Let's see. I'm gonna go till 8 o'clock my time. I mean, we're already on a 2-hour live stream here. If I don't, so we can go ahead and talk and see how the things how our things are going. Like I said, we're talking Pride Month. I've already talked about my trip to California. Um, so whatever anyone wants to bring up in the stream, go ahead. Um, like I said, as far as my Pride Month is gone, didn't do much. The week I was gonna go to the Pride Parade, I got COVID, so it was unfortunate. I really wanted to go. I had already been cleared to go back to work, so that means I could have gone to it. In fact, my work actually had a float in it, but um, I was still feeling the residuals of COVID, so I decided to stay home and rest. Um, so, any questions you may have about transition or HRT, if you're on it, um, feel free to ask. I can do my best to answer them. Otherwise, tonight has been a very, very good live stream. I've had a lot of participation. Um, and I thank all of you for joining me on here. It's been great having, all everyone here. I always enjoy talking to, my different treasures. As you know, if you're on my channel, you're considered one of my treasures. Um, Sandy, I see you're still on here. Um, that's cool. I like keeping people company. Everybody on here has been keeping me company. Like, I live alone, so I love doing my live streams or my videos. Gives me a chance to talk to my treasures out there. And we can talk, anything LGBTQIA or just anything in life that you want to talk about. What kind of projects are you working on, Sandy? Is everybody leaving here? It looks like down to one person in here. I'm getting a lot of hearts here. Who's hitting all these likes? Sorry, checking my email here real quick. Nothing important. Oh, book covers. Um, what do you make them from? When I was still like in high school, we used to make blurbs and writing prompts. Yeah, we used to make our book covers from paperbacks from the grocery store. Those were always fun because you could draw on them. So it was cool. I think we'll go for about, it's 7:47 my time. I think we'll go until 8 o'clock, and then we will be logging off. This is a good live stream. It'd be like we've gone for like 2 hours and almost 20 minutes when we log off. At first I thought it was gonna be nobody in here. I was about to log off, and then Lena Mystic Mama came on. And then we started getting more people. So cool. Thank you, Sandy, for the hearts. I try to, do my best, help people out. We in the same, in the same, they're like me. Being not just transgender, but also people within the entire LGBTQIA family. I'm trying to just inform everybody of the things that are that can happen. Whether when you go out, you have to be very, very careful. People can uh, nowadays you see some hate groups. Also, best ways to get your hormone replacement therapy, not just you know go and get it from someone. I always say, please go to someone. And what's the book about? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all the hearts. I'm just combing my hair here. I'm looking a little messed up. Um, Maybe my Saturday video I'll do auburn hair. So what's the book about? So I can watch out for it, maybe purchase it. I had a vet. Well, I've had several veterans that I take care of that have written books. One's actually having a screenplay written about his book. Um, Should be out in the next couple of years. That's okay, Lena. I'm glad to have you back. We'll probably be on here, for a few, probably maybe, as long as we keep conversation going, maybe to about 2.5 hours. That's okay. Those things happen. So right now it's me, you, and Sandy on here. It does say 4 people, but I think sometimes it counts me. Hi, Ellis. How are you been doing? Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, I know you wrote me a couple of comments telling me you had told your wife. Sandy, you're really bombing. Cool. That sounds like fun. What do you do for work, Sandy? Is that what you do? Like, uh, do book covers or what? So, Alice, tell me, what are you going to do about your dog? I've actually had several dogs that the same things happen to. I know it's hard. They're members of the family, um, but there's one dog I had actually had just one tumor right here. It was really big. They took it out, but he had to go through chemo, and he's still around. Um, we did chemo to another dog, but it's a real expensive stuff to do. And when it's metastasized, like you're saying, your body has it, your dog has it all over their bodies, it's really hard on them. I've had at least, let's see, about 4 or 5 that have gotten cancer. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know if it's their food or what. Yeah, and the thing is with tumors, like you said, they can spread, and when they've once they've spread, it's really hard for recovery. Like my dog was, you know, had a big one right here. They took it out of him, and he went on chemotherapy and got better. Now it looks like he's developed more, from what I hear. But uh, he's he's a survivor. He used to run with me all the time. He would run 5 miles with me. Ah, okay, Sandy. What do you do for work? Lena, are you still in here? You're being your usual low profile self, using your mystic. Okay, so now we've got a couple more people in here. I'm gonna go about 15 more minutes, and then we'll probably be, shutting in about 15 minutes. We will. I'll probably, I like, getting all the following, and it helps the channel. I like those stars. And the Purple Heart. I love that. Stretching out my back. Oh, I love emojis, and I love if when you watch my regular videos, you'll see I use a lot of GIFs, and I love using GIFs and putting pics into my videos. So I use the YouTube Create channel, and I love doing that. So it gives it more life, I think. So I know all of you are actually members of my channel, but it looks like there should be another person in here. Anybody else that's in here that's not a member, not a subscriber, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below. To follow the channel. Remember the 5 T's we talk about here in my channel. Talk about transition, triathlon, training tips, and trends. So, if you're new to the channel and don't know exactly the main things we talk about, those are the 5 main focuses here. But there will be another live stream on Saturday, 2 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. So that means it'll be. Yeah, I heard the. Actually, I landed in Vegas yesterday when I was flying home, and the weather was in the 90s, which is not bad for Vegas. Alice, the fact that you came out to her or and told her about the dress is excellent. You have to be, you know, just straightforward with her. Just give her compliments for making, you know, for one, for accepting you, as a trans woman, and and the fact that she made you that dress. Just you got to be straightforward with her and always give her thanks. Tell her you love her. It's important. Yes, it will, Alice. It will be 3 p.m. Central Time and 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 1 p.m. on the West Coast. Thank you, Lena. Thank you for the compliment. Um, Lena, what state were you located in? Lena, I'm going to make you my PR department. I'm telling people to subscribe. Yes, as I was flying out, I did see the Hoover Dam. Now, the thing that I saw that was interesting when I was flying out to California, I landed in Las Vegas too. And when we landed, I saw a hangar of airplanes, and these are red and white airplanes. And if you notice, they don't have any numbers on them. Those are actually the airplanes that fly people to Area 51. I've seen um, the footage about them. And it's an airline. It has no name and it has no numbers on the aircraft. Okay, gotcha, Lena. I understand. Okay, that's cool, Alice. You saw Mayweather. It was cool to see when I was in San Diego. I was watching some Olympic trials. Now, the where my family lives is like on the other side. They train rowing, archery. Um, I know they do the BMX training there, and I'm trying to think what other sports, which is cool to go see. Go visit the training center. That I didn't do this time around. I want to go because since they actually when they changed the associations to on BMX, there used to be two leagues. There used to be the American Bicycle Association. There used to be the National Bicycle League. Now they have one called USA BMX, which is like USA Swimming. Okay, well, how about let me get you my email address. I will put it on here. Um, I'm sorry, I just hit my mic. Um, okay, and this is actually this email address, um, not used by many people. It is with this email address, and because it was going to be my original, this was going to be my original name I was going to change to, but I decided not to. I decided to go with Jules. Actually, it will be my middle and last name, really. I'm going to send it right here. I know Alice has it already. There you go, Lena. If you ever want to send me an email, go ahead and shoot it to that one. Oh, that's cool. Shark reefs are cool to go to. I actually went whale watching in San Diego. Saw two blue whales and a megapod of dolphins. It was really cool. Out in their life habitat. Cool, Lena. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. Um, actually, I might delete this so it doesn't go. Now that you've got it, I think I'm going to try to delete this off of here. Oh, Alice, accident. Looks like I may have accidentally deleted something you put there. Uh, I'm sorry. Um, yeah, we used to have a shark exhibit at SeaWorld. and they're always cool to see. Cool. That's cool. The Michelob Ultra Arena. Yeah, Lena, I just didn't want a bunch of people starting sending me emails. I know Alice has it already, and Cola Berry has it. But okay, ladies, I'm gonna probably have to call it a night. Um, I have to repack my work bag and get my work clothes ready. Uh, I go back for the day tomorrow. Um, then, so basically, I'm gonna going off this live stream in just a few moments. As always, I like to say at the end of my live streams or my videos, please, if you are transitioning, make sure you do seek the help of a medical professional. I just don't want any of my treasures injured. Uh, Make sure you are getting your lab work done regularly, and just don't get hormones off of someone on the street or someone that give to you. So your lab work is measured, and I don't want any of my treasures injured in any way, shape, or form. Just watch out and stay safe. Um, and also, feel free to ask any questions at any time. You can post them in the comments. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. Uh, Always give a like, and I appreciate everyone. I appreciate all my treasures, and please have a good night. Like I said, I gotta get ready for work tomorrow, and yes, Alice, I did miss making my videos. It was hard. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm not out to my family, so I couldn't really dress like this completely in California, so would have been hard. A lot of the pictures I took and videos was just like pictures and videos I took for scenery. Uh, and thank you for all the hearts there. I know that's probably you, Sandy. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody here. Um, and just remember, live stream Saturday. It'll be 1 p.m. On the West Coast, 2 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, 3 p.m. Standard Time, and 4 p.m. on the East Coast. So everybody have a great night and enjoy